and gentlemen, how is everyone doing? We are back, we are live, and we are getting ready to rock and roll on this absolutely a beautiful Monday morning. Traders, we are back. Happy Independence Day. If I didn't see you guys last week, happy July 4th. I hope everyone had an absolutely incredible time. If that was you hanging out with family, if that was you down by the beach, if that was you down by the lake, I hope everyone has all 10 fingers after lighting off some fireworks. Or if that was just you chilling by yourself, sitting on the sofa, enjoying life a little bit, enjoying some freedom. Hey, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat. But what I will say is right now we are back. We are back to trading stocks. We are back to the action. We are back to Money Monday and fired up to be here. Now, it's 7:30, bright AM. The sun is just starting to peek over the horizon. It's beautiful. Taking a look out the window right now, I see nothing but absolutely clear skies and big profits on the way. Now, we got to break this day on down. Obviously, again, what do I want from you guys? I want you guys to match my energy, match my enthusiasm. I want you guys ready to dive in on this day, getting passionate and knowing that you guys are going to be profitable traders. So, we're going to talk about everything, start to finish, A to Z. Make sure every single trader has a clear-cut understanding and going into each day with confidence. That's what we want. Now, obviously, if we see something go crazy, if we want to see something go wild, we are again going to be able to trade it live right here, right now. Now, I just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. For anyone that hasn't been with me over, let's say, the past 3 weeks. Over the past 3 weeks, I opened up a brand new account. Now, I started with $30,000. Now, why did I start with $30,000? Because if you guys know me or if you guys have been following me, I've been teaching a lot over the past, 6 to 7 months. I've been doing small account challenges, trying to, cater to the traders who have less than like $3,000, trying to go and teach traders that have very small accounts. But over the last month now, I said, hey guys, I love teaching. I love helping. I love seeing, small account traders grow, but it's time for me to really start making some money. It's time to me to put my money where my mouth is and show you how a full-time trader trades. So we started with a $30,000 account 3 weeks ago. Right now, we have $44,115. Yes, in the last, 14 trading days, we have been able to make on average about $1,000 per day. We are now up $14,000 on our account from 30,000 up towards 44,000. So we have been growing. We have been crushing it. We have been doing absolutely amazing. And of course, all we want to do is stay consistent. Now, if you guys have been watching me every single day, if that's been on YouTube, if that's on Tradecaster, if that's on Stocktwits, wherever you guys are watching me, as you guys know, for me, I'm feeling like this is maybe the best trading I've ever done. And not saying that this is the most profit I've ever made, but I am jumping in on trades that I just feel so confident about. I am having maximum reward and very minimum risk. So far over the last 3 weeks, and I want to keep this going, is I've stayed very patient. I've stayed very disciplined. I've eliminated gambling. I haven't just said, oh, here's a stock that's moving, let's short it and hope for the best. It has been, here's resistance, let's short at resistance again. If it breaks it, no harm, no foul, let's get out. Really every single way that I'm trading, every single morning, every single profit that I've been able to make. If you're asking me, how are you making $14,000 in less than a month? It has simply enough just been this. We see a stock come out with hot news. Hot news comes on out, stock goes on an explosive move. Let's just say, hypothetically, the stock goes from the price of $3 and it shoots all the way on up towards the price of $5. Once it hits $5, it hits in reverse. Maybe it gets a little bit of a bounce off 410. As it comes back up towards around $5, I know that this is going to be a stronger resistance line. So I say to myself, hey, once this stock comes back up towards around $5, I'm going to look for an entry. Now, as we come back up towards around $5, what am I saying? We hit $5 last time. We got a big rejection. $5, also a natural resistance line, old spiking high. I am making the assumption that we are going to hit this line and that we are going to reverse and fall. We are going to have all this room to be able to drop. Now, worst case scenario, let's say we break $5. No problem. We have a stop loss set right there. Now, if that is an actual stop loss set or if that's just a mental stop loss set, but we will have, again, some place in our mind or some place on our broker where we say we are only going to lose this much. And if we keep our trading like this, if we keep our trading in this value, that means, again, hypothetically, we would only be losing that much money. That could be, let's just keep it realistic, not $2,000. Let's say realistically $200. That's what we could lose. How much money we could win? Well, we could win $2,000. Look how much more room there is to fall than there is to lose. So the issue is, and you probably have been there before, just like I've been there before, how many people trade here and their losses are bigger than their wins? How many times have you guys ever traded and when you lose 400, 800, $1,000. But when you guys win, you guys are only winning 80 bucks, 200 bucks, 150 bucks. So basically, you are now putting yourself in a position where you are going to have to win 3 to 4 times to make back one loss. It has to be the complete opposite. You want your losses to be 1, 2, 3 losses to basically take away one win. You want one win to eliminate the last 4 losses you have. And how do you do that? Well, it's just by, again, having that nice stop loss. There's something in our brain. There's a little trigger that we have in our brain, guys, where we hate, right, don't we? We hate to take losses. We hate losing in every single way. So we never want to get out. But when we win, when we're up in the green, we want to take profits right away. So again, we kind of have to be able to fight that urge on off. Hey, I'm up 80 bucks. Let me get out. No, again, if you're up, you want to let that ride on out. And if you're down and you're saying, oh, well, I don't want to get out, it has to come back up at some point. Well, not again, these smaller little plays. These smaller little microcap plays, guess what? They, again, are not going to probably keep going on up. They are most likely going to fade and fall in time. Right now, we have SVRE getting a little bit of hype and action. Let's see SVRE, guys, the #1 top gainer, as it looks like right now. A lot of big buying volume starting to move on through. Anything going on with SVRE at this moment that could start, stealing a little bit of hype and a little bit of attention behind this play? 2 weeks ago was the last press release over on SVRE. So SVRE, right now, this stock just became the #1 top gainer. You might say, no, it's not. That WW is the #1 top gainer. WW is not technically the #1 top gainer. You could see it's up 16,000%. Do you guys honestly think WW is up 16,000%? The answer is no. It had a reverse stock split. So when a stock has a reverse stock split, it's changing its price. It is lowering its float, raising its price. So basically, the stock is worth the same as it was on Thursday, as it was last week. When you have a reverse stock split, they take away shares that are available. They can raise the price now. You don't make anything. You don't lose anything. If you held, again, 1,000 shares, let's say, on Friday, you might only hold 10 shares now, but the stock is now higher in price. So it all balances out. So what we have right here is WW. This is a play right here. It's not really up 16,000%. You can honestly cross it off your watch list. It's not anything important. SVRE is the #1 top gainer. Now, what I'm seeing, at least on my end, and please correct me if I'm wrong, we're an open community here, guys. You guys can always, again, give me feedback and anything that you guys see. I do not see any news over on SVRE at this time. SVRE has gone from $2 and has spiked up towards around $3.70. Now, let's be honest. This stock's up 68%. This stock is not up at this time 200, 300%. It's not like it's a supernova. It's not like this is crazy. It's not like that this play is going absolutely wild. So when I see plays that are up on no news whatsoever, in most cases, they do start giving back their gains. And that's what we try to capitalize on. Remember, how have I been able to make the majority of my money so far? By shorting these plays. We need to get something through our minds right now. When I take a look over on SVRE, this is not a blue chip company. I do not short Tesla or Google or Apple because those are the strongest companies in the world. But the thing is, every single trader says, well, Dek, maybe if I buy SVRE, it could turn into the jackpot stock. Maybe if I buy SVRE, it'll go up to $1 million. That's what, like, so many people, again, always think. Guys, take a look at SVRE's chart setup. SVRE, over the past, again, 4 years, what has SVRE done? It has just faded and fallen and dropped and get weaker and weaker and weaker. 99% of pennies, or 99% of stocks underneath, I'm going to say $10, underneath $15, are failing companies. Stocks that are falling and dropping. You will consistently be able to make more money by seeing stocks fade and fall and short them, aka bet against them, than buying them. If I told you, and again, let's just think about it in very simple terms. Let's say that there are 99 out of 100 companies that are going to fail. 99 out of 100 are going to fade and fall and drop and turn into nothing. 99 out of 100 are going to turn and get weaker and weaker and weaker, and they're going to go out of business. And there will be one stock that will probably turn into a nice big spike or ripper and runner. You can either buy stocks or you can bet against them. You make money as the stocks fall, or you can make money when stocks go on up. Which one do you have the better odds? Well, obviously, you have way better odds just going against these companies, shorting them, if we know that the majority are going to fall. But still, somewhere out there in the world, Twitter world, Stocktwits world, TikTok world, people are still saying to themselves, hey, let's go ahead and buy the number one play. Guys, it is the wrong way to be able to trade. It's just kind of what we grow up with. It's in our nature. It's like, oh, buy low, sell high. But the thing is, instead of these plays, we could just short them high, and then we know they're going to most likely fade and fall. So, SVRE, this play, being again a stock that's been getting dumped on for the last 4 years. SVRE, a stock that's up with no news whatsoever. SVRE already starting to turn and fade at this time. Most likely, this is just going to be a stock that's going to continue to drop, continue to fade. It'll probably find some sort of support levels back on down towards around $3, $3.04. You guys could see there's a lot of support at this time. Where is this support, right? You could probably see right around $3. This upper shadow came up towards $2.95. See upper shadow $3.05, upper shadow $3.15, upper shadow $3.04, upper shadow $3.03, VWAP area $3.06. So it's going to be somewhere in this region right here that we are most likely going to be seeing a lot of bouncing, a lot of opportunity right around that $3 mark. Now, with that being stated, guys, as of now, SVRE, if you want to go for a quick short, you definitely can for about 10 cents. Now, that's up to you if you would want to get after it or not. Do I think it's going to come back down towards around 305? Yes, I do. But again, there's not really that much meat on the bone right now. Now, if you caught it perfectly at the top of 370, that's awesome. But I don't really think there's that much meat on the bone at this moment. Guys, little sign up. If you guys are watching the stream right now, if you guys are tuned in at this moment, make sure you guys smash that thumbs on up. Smash that thumbs on up right here and right now. Make sure you guys show Stocktwits that you guys are excited to be here, that you guys love when, again, I'm watching or when I'm doing the show. It always is great to get feedback, and I would love to be able to hear from you guys as well. So, as of now, let's just kind of get everyone on the same mindset. What are the best plays today? What are the best stocks today? What are the ones that we want to be focusing on? I want everyone to head on over to FoxRunner here. Click over on your FoxRunner scanners, right? And let's just change this out by percentage. Now, not only change it out by percentage, but let's also, at this time, guys, get rid of the float. So let's get all of the best press releases we possibly can today, okay? As of now, Money Monday, sitting here on July 7th, what is the best press releases with credibility, stocks that could possibly go on big rips and big runs and big moves? Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Again, I've been fighting a little allergies the last day or two. We got the pollen swirling and ripping and running. Got to get it myself again, hopping on some Claritin D. Now, what do we have as the best plays at this moment here, traders? We do have a few plays. We have EHGO, ARTL, APGE. Okay? So these are the best plays. But now, what do you realize about this? We only have a 39% top gainer. We only have a 27% top gainer. We only have an 18% top gainer. We only have a 28%. Is there any sort of press release at this moment, guys? Is there any sort of press release at this time that we are seeing, an insane amount of ripping and running? And the answer is no, we haven't. So what is the next best thing for us to do? The next best thing for us to be able to do is say to ourselves, okay, when would be the next time? The next time we have hot news, the next time we have hot press releases, the next time we are going to have an opportunity is going to be 8 o'clock, which is going to be in 14 minutes from now. So EHGO did have a filing this morning, talked about a partnership. That is awesome, right? But EHGO just not really doing anything, only up 39% at this time. If we want to take a look over on EHGO, this play again did have a decent spike, but then again started giving back of its gains. Straight Idea is going to kind of go down here for a second. We'll see. But EHGO just not doing enough at this moment. I think again, Trade Ideas, sometimes again, I don't know if it's with you guys as well, but sometimes my Trade Ideas just dies. Not my FoxRunner, my Trade Ideas. So I just kind of have to refresh it every now and then. Little side note, SVRE, the stock that we're talking about that most likely is going to fall back down to $3. It's now at $3 right now. And again, this is kind of just the way that stock trading works. Stocks get a ton of momentum, and after they get the ton of momentum, they just come crashing all the way back on down. Every single trader, and I try to open up your eyes to this every single day that we trade, is that we need to basically wake you guys on up, right? We gotta, like, if we want to think about it, get you out of the matrix. The matrix is what? You walking around and basically saying, oh, all plays will go on up, all plays go on up, all plays go on up. No, waking you on up is the fact that realizing that these plays are just momentum based and it's all about greedy traders, and then all of them are going to give all their gains on back. Once people are happy with their money, they just say, hey, I'm getting the heck out of here and I'm moving on. The stock crashes. Every day, it is like legalized pump and dumps. That's all we're seeing. Legalized pump and dumps day in and day out, where it's hot news, big spike, make your money, sell it on off. That's what everyone does every day. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just taking advantage of the fact that it's going to sell on off anyway, right? So that's all we're doing. Just, again, taking advantage of the fact that these are going to dump and sell themselves back on off. So, again, just like we said with SVRE, all momentum based. Stock spikes on up. Most likely what's going to happen, it's going to give all of its gains right on back. Just came back on down towards that $3 mark. Now trying to get a little bounce play off that 305 mark. Let's, again, take a look back over to EHGO. Oh, ARTL just popped on up here. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got on ARTL. ARTL here, guys. Whoa, hold on a second. ARTL just popped on up over on the scanners. So ARTL just moving like an absolute rocket right now. What is going on with ARTL? Stock is, again, saying, hey, howdy ho, Ranger crew. Time to wake up. So ARTL, let's just see if I wanted to go ahead and short this play. Let's say 500 shares on the short side. Inquire all about this. Let's go ahead. 500 shares are available to short. Locate order. Let's see here. There are shares. Offer closed. I want to see here. $15. Costs $15, guys. So locate 12, $15 over on this play. So again, this play right here, traders, I'm trying to get 500 shares. I want to see if I can get like 500 shares on this play and be able to get something going. So I'm trying to get some shares here to possible short over on this play. Right now here, traders, hold on a second. I don't have any shares available to short. What is going on with ARTL? But what a rip right now. First things first. We might have to give it a few seconds to see if we can get some shares available to short. But right now, what a rip over on ARTL. Every single trader right now at this moment is running over towards ARTL, little heads on up. So every single trader running on over. And what we have over on ARTL is positive data. ARTL, guys, just came on out with positive data. Every single trader is just ripping over there. So that thing has just been nuts so far. All eyes, all focus. We are definitely going to be looking for a trade here coming on up. Now, remember, the higher it goes, the better. The higher it goes, the better room it has to fall. So again, this is a play so far that has been absolutely awesome, absolutely great. ARTL has been a beast so far. We are waiting to see if we can get shares available to short. And after, again, we get some shares available to short ARTL, we could definitely be able to make money on the downside. Now, this is a play that has just gone all the way from $10 all the way up to $28. I only want to get about like 500 shares over on this play. Now, why 500 shares? That would be every dollar it spikes or drops, I would be able to make $500. So if ARTL goes from $28 down to $25, that's a $1,500 profit. Now, at the same time, if it goes the opposite way, I could also lose $500. So you got to be very careful, right? You got to make sure, again, you're putting yourself in positions that you can like kind of handle the swings if, again, things do not go the way that you want. So right now, all eyes over on ARTL at this time. I'm still wanting to get shorts over on this play. So I'm just inquiring all still. Right now, 500 shares are available. 500 shares. Locate order. Okay, boom. Can I get that? Located. Okay, I got 500 shares now available. So I can short this play wherever I want. I am good to get myself involved on this play, guys. Now, stock's starting to move itself on up. Let's figure out at this point, how high can this go? We have to, again, put a horizontal line at the very tippity top here. Let's go back to a weekly time frame. Where is their old spiking history? Man, this is like way, way, way back, right? I want to try to figure out where is their old spiking trouble. Where is going to be the next main line? $35. All I'm trying to do right now, team, if you're asking, okay, Dek, what's the game plan? All I'm trying to do is look at where in the past did we get rejected at? Like, where in the past did we have so many reversals that every person is going to say, you know what, we're going to reverse here again? And what I see at this moment is I'm seeing an old top at around 35, old top at 35, old top right around 35. So I see right around $35. That's very strong resistance. At the same time, people are going to maybe say right around 33 as well. You can see bounce play, bounce play, bounce play, and then you have some old tops as well right around here. It's going to be a little tricky. If we can get to in between 32 and 35, that seems like it's the best entry. In between that 32 to 35 mark, that's like that happy medium area where it seems like, you know, everyone could be able to make some nice money. So, traders, what am I going to do? 32.40. Guys, I'm going to start entering some shorts right here. I'm doing, again, my first 100 shares right here at 32.40. Little upper shadow starting to form. I'm going to bring over my P&L. P&L is live. So right here, traders, I am currently in on my first position, only 100 shares. Only 100 shares. I got in at the average cost basis of $33. So I only got in on 100 shares. I didn't get in on 500 shares. I only got in on 100 shares. Cost basis $33 right now. Now, if this 100 shares, again, can be able to make me a ton of money, sure, I'll take it. But what did I say? I believed around $32 to $35 was going to be the best overall entry, right? That's what I was looking for. Now, how was I coming up with that area? I was looking at past chart history pattern. Where in the past did we have trouble? So I am looking over on the past right here, where I'm saying to myself, all right, where? Old spiking high. And let me try to even just make this a little bit more clear here. Big orange arrow. Old spiking high right here. Old spiking high right here. Old spiking right here. That's right around $35. You guys can also see back here, bounce play, bounce play, bounce play. This area is $32. This area is $35. I don't know which line is going to hold up perfectly, but I will say it is most likely going to either be the bounce play or it's going to be the resistance line. Now, how high have we gotten up to so far? What we have gotten up to so far was 33.14. So we didn't get rejected right at 32. We didn't get rejected at 35. We got rejected at the price of 33.14. Okay? So kind of right in the middle as we were expecting. As of now, I only have 100 shares on the short side at the price of $33. Currently up in profit right now, 324 bucks. Now, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby. Now, I did locate 500 shares. So again, I would like to be able to add more to this play if I can, but at the same time, if this play, again, for anyone who does not know, I get paid $100 for every dollar this drops. So let's say hypothetically, this stock is going to fall down to 27. That's another $100. 26. That's another $100. 25. Another $100. So if this play just keeps getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, I will be able to, again, keep getting $100 for every single dollar it drops. Let's put on the VWAP indicator, see where the next possible bounce play could be. VWAP's going to be back on down to 27. Now, I will take profits, guys, underneath, kind of coming up right now, because I'm up $500 right here. If we can go back underneath $28, I'm going to start by taking a profit just because I think we're going to get a little bounce play off the VWAP. Makes sense, everyone? And kind of what's happening right now. Starting to get a little, again, this bounce play. If we can go under $28 and I can make a little over $500 in profit off 100 shares, that's a $5 drop from where I entered initially. So again, under $28, which is coming right now, I'm up it's almost $513 in profit. I'm just going to put a limit order right here, buy. And again, once we come on down, that's going to take me out. So I'm going to set a buy limit order to get out of my short if we dump back underneath $28. So I'm still in on this play right now, but I will have right here my live order that is set to cover. So my buy shares to cover 100 shares at the price of $28. Right now, the ARTL is at $28.20. The ask is at $28.94. It's still holding on up right around $28. So again, I'm not getting out unless, again, someone is willing to take my shares at the price of $28. Little heads on up. Now, Dek, what if it spikes all the way back on up? If it spikes all the way back on up, I don't really care. I'm just going to add more shares. You know, I got 400 more shares that I could be able to add. What I love about ARTL is this is a stock that's up 200%. Stock being up nearly 200%. Guys, this is what we wait for. What have I told you guys since the very beginning of this? The very beginning, guys, and I am out. Guys, I'm out right here. Just made $503. So, stock, again, is now underneath $28. My, again, limit has now been hit. $28 in, $503 in profit. Guys, congratulations, everyone making a nice dollar right there. Congratulations, everyone kicking off their Money Monday. $503 in trading profits for absolutely everyone right there off of 100 shares. We saw ARTL come out with the hot press release. We saw the very big spike and rip and run. We saw ARTL again where it was going to run up to on its past chart history pattern. We got filled at literally the best entry we can. We could have got a couple more shares filled, maybe another 100, 200 shares filled. But at the same time, we're now locking in profits near the VWAP. We have very high reward. We have very little risk. And now, again, we are able to make a very nice profit. So ARTL, absolutely beautiful. Now, again, we can also see, Deck, how did we find ARTL? Guys, how did we find ARTL? It came right on up the FoxRunner news scanner right here. ARTL came right on up the FoxRunner news scanner, top gainers. Again, top gainers with news. We were looking at the top gainers, and all of a sudden ARTL popped up, and we said, whoa, what the heck's going on? So what happened with ARTL? ARTL came on out, announces positive, right? Announces positive preclinical efficiency with induced depression model. So again, whenever we see the word positive, it's a 3-star word. Whenever we see the word positive, it's highlighted in gold for me. That's the way I like to set it on up. So let's just turn off our time right here or kind of go back to normal. Let's just, again, put on our float 0 to 20 million in float. And again, look what's happening. We are watching. ARTL comes across the news scanner. ARTL, 3-star word. Ooh, what's the 3-star word right here? Positive. Okay, I have positive. The smiley face, that is what I set, through my keywords, right? Then on top of that, I have the word positive right here. Positive demonstrates, okay, awesome. Low float, 3 million. 3-star press release. Big word, positive data. We have a low float. Stock rockets on up. Well, what do we know about stocks rocketing on up? They're all momentum based. Once again, they start going on these big rips and runs. Wait for an upper shadow or look for an area of reversal. Pull the trigger, and then let's go get ready to see if this thing starts fading and dropping back on down. So, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely awesome. As of now, I have no order set. I have no order set at this time. As of now, I do not need to get filled on anything at this moment. If you want to see my other P&L of my final orders, this is what I got filled on. Again, 100 shares I limit ordered in, 3307, 3305, 30. This is when I got filled right here. This is where I got out my $28 limit order. That come on out to a grand profit, as you guys know right there, of that, $503 gain. So, awesome job, awesome work. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are, again, making money, if you guys love the way we trade, if you guys are loving life at this time, make sure you guys take one moment, smash that thumbs on up. Smash that thumbs on up right here and right now. Absolutely BEA. Beautiful trade. And we want to see what's going to be coming on here next. Guys, I got a couple ADM press releases. I don't know if you guys hear that or not, but I have a couple ADM press releases coming on out right now. I have my voice alerts on FoxRunner on, and my scanner's kind of like freaking out a little bit. And I apologize. I might have to run downstairs, get a quick drink of water. If you guys see anything going nuclear, feel free to throw it on out there. ARTL, by far the best press release today. So ARTL, guys, moving like an absolute rocket, baby. I love it. Congratulations for every single person making some money. Congratulations for everyone making some gains. And as you guys know, I will always be live trading in front of you. I'm not, again, a type of guy that does this. This is what I will not do. Hey guys. Hey. ARTL, it spiked. ARTL, I just made $3 million. Did you guys make $3 million as well? Okay. ARTL, guys, I didn't tell you. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, but I'm up $22 million right now. Sorry, can you see my P&L? No, you can't see my P&L. I'm sorry, I don't show that. Why? It would give away my strategy. Sorry, I can't do that. Oh, no. Yeah, hey, guys, I just shorted ARTL. I just made $15 million. Yep, I didn't tell you either. But, hey, guys, keep paying for my Discord. Oh, thanks. All right. That ain't the style, baby. Okay? Let's make sure. We want to make sure that we're all set, ready to go. Get ourselves dialed in here. Wake the heck up, people. Now, ARTL sitting right at that VWAP area. We want to see if there's going to be more buyers, more action. See if this play is going to keep on pushing itself on up even more here. But that's the best play of the day so far. Best play of the day so far over on ARTL. And I would like to see if this thing could get a little bit of a pop. Imagine again, ARTL could try to squeeze itself on up a little bit more. ARTL definitely could get that little squeeze. Give me 2 seconds as well, just because I don't want to be unprofessional. I'm going to run across the room, grab myself a quick drink of water, get myself a bottle, and we'll keep our eyes peeled over on ARTL. Hey, awesome job. Give me 2 seconds right here, guys. Woo! Woohoo! Absolutely awesome. Absolutely great. All right, here, guys. We want to see where this buying volume is going to take us. Guys, ARTL is getting that little weakness right now. So if you guys are still shorting ARTL, you guys are be all good here. Rhino saying, Deck, your music is messing it up, blasting over your voice on the link. Do you guys hear any music? Shouldn't be any music whatsoever. So just a little heads on up, there should be no music whatsoever at this time. I want to see where this next buying volume is going to take us. If ARTL is going to be the best play here today. www, ARTL, SVRE. SVRE still just fading back on down. Guys, ARTL, I mean, this play, how low can it go? I mean, you're underneath the VWAP at this point. You're underneath the VWAP. This thing can just keep on fading. So ARTL, this one is just fading on off still. ARTL, nice dump. So, Deck, could you jump in on ARTL at this time and just, ride this dump all the way on down? You definitely could. It's a little risky. Now, why is it a little risky to be able to see ARTL, kind of jumping in on the short side? It's risky to jump in on ARTL right now just because it's already gotten about a $10 dump, right? So do I think it's going to go a little lower? Yes, I do. Do I think it's going to drop on down to like $24 or something? The answer is yes, I do. At the same time, ARTL right here, though, traders, it will get a dip buy and a bounce play most likely. Now, Deck, where is that dip buy? Where is that bounce play going to be? Probably somewhere back down towards like the $21 area. If you are looking for a dip buy or bounce, I would say anywhere between $22 to $21 could be a great little area to just say, hey, you know what? It's time to get that bounce. It might go even, it's trying to get it right around 24 right now, but if that 24 cracks, it's probably going back down to 21. So ARTL at this moment, this is a play that we want to continue to keep our eyes peeled on. ARTL at this time, this is a play that we want to be watching and waiting on. You guys can still see it's still getting weaker. And again, it's probably going to continuously get weaker until it falls on down towards these lower shadow areas. 22.50, somewhere like that. 22, that's kind of like the next area that you would keep on falling down towards. Now, Deck, would you ever look for a bounce play on this play? I would. If I start seeing like the low 23s, I'll probably be interested on a dip buy and bounce play. And the whole reason why I say that is because if we have fallen from $33 to now $22, that would be an $11 drop. An $11 drop is a lot that we have given on back. Stock was up at one point nearly 250%. We're now falling over 100%. So to go on a 250% spike, then give back 100%, that's going to be probably a good dip buy area where people are going to be saying to themselves, man, we just crashed $11. I think, again, other people are going to see this as value and be able to get in on some sort of area to be able to get some dip buys here. So right now, we'll be all set watching, again, ARTL, see how high this one is going to get itself back up towards. ARTL, I mean, we had a perfect entry. I wish. I mean, it's always woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? That's stock trading, right? Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And again, I woulda, coulda, shoulda with 500 shares. 500 shares, guys, from $33 down to $28. $500 from 33 to 32, $500 from 32 to 31, $500 from 30 to 29. I mean, that's already putting us up $2,000 right there. So am I happy with my gains today? Sure. I'm always happy making a free $500. At the same time, it definitely could have been a lot more, but you know what? That's always the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. You can't ever be upset with money. Sometimes, again, I will say this, guys, stock traders, and I'm not calling you out, I'm calling myself out as well and everyone out there. We are the biggest complainers in the world sometimes. Right? I try not to in any sort of way, but I used to be. And again, I know a lot of people are. And it's just like, how can we complain? Right? I'm sitting here and I'm saying, man, I only made $500 today in trading in 2 minutes. I could have made, again, $2,500. And again, your buddy that's listening in right now, who's about to leave for his 9 to 5, about to, again, go drive 45 minutes, sit in traffic, work underneath his boss, hate his coworkers, not be able to see his family and friends, and just kind of give you a little double take and say, what'd you just say? You lean over and you say, yeah, I made $500 today. I'm an idiot. I made $500 in 2 minutes today. Talk about how bad I suck. Talk about how bad I am. I have it right now. It's like, what? I'm about to work 9 hours and I'm going to make, $200 and that's after commuting all day and being away from my family. Yeah, you think you have it bad? I just made $500 in 2 minutes. I could have made $2,500. I'm an idiot. I can't believe I'm doing this. I suck at it. Right? How many times have you ever, again, talked about that to yourself? Right? Oh, I could have done this. I would. You guys can't. You got to ride the positive wave, baby. The positive wave is I traded for 2 minutes and made $500. Right? How great is that? So you just can't get into the woulda, coulda, shoulda mindset, because that's where you're going to go down a negative alley. And that's where, again, you're going to hold too long. That's where you're going to buy too many shares. That's where you're going to put yourself in bad profits. That's where, again, you're going to most likely give away gains, right? You got to always just be waiting. And again, all green is good. Never complain about profits. Never complain about green, right? You want to make sure that you guys are all good here. Right now, ARTL traders starting to move itself on up. Deck, where is ARTL going to get itself up to? ARTL, most likely, if I had to take a guess, next entry would be up towards around that 2850 mark if anyone's looking for a quick little dip buy opportunity. So again, shares, I would probably say, again, 100 shares at a time, up near around that 2850 area. That could be a nice little area if we do get a small pop. If we do get a small pop, I would look for, again, another 100 shares at around 2850 on a downtrend that could be developing. So if we could get a little downtrend to develop, watch for a little bit of a spike up towards around that 2850 mark, and we could be able to make some money. Guys, I'm refilled on this play. I just got filled again. Just got filled again on my play over on ARTL. Deck, why are you getting filled again over on this play? I think the downtrend is going to get filled. So I think we're going to have a downtrend here, right at this mark, where the stock is going to start turning and fading. So I just got filled once again over on ARTL. Top resistance, fade. Top resistance, fade. Deck, where did you just get filled? I got filled on this play at the price of $28.50. Deck, why did you get filled at $28.50? Because we hit the red line, got rejected, came up to the red line, got rejected. I just put an entry at $28.50. So I did 100 shares at $28.50 at the red line. Stop loss would be if we ever broke the red line. I'm in on 100 shares right now, and I'm back up $300. So now, as again, we're up this money, we can go back towards, again, $27, have it all set, 150 shares, limit order at that area, get ready to buy and get out of it if we ever start moving ourselves back on up. 26.30. We're making more money, up $300. Let's see if we crack 26. Guys, I'm going to lock in my profits right now, and now I'm up $801 on the day. Just locked in my profits, now up $801 on the day. I'm 100% out. Man, guys, this is awesome, isn't it? I love trading. I love trading. So again, I got a partial fill at 28.70, a partial fill at that 28.70 mark, and just got out of that. I just also had a voice alert come on up. Bitcoin voice alert just came on up. Bitcoin's been a hot topic. But again, little heads on up traders. And now I am up currently $801 on the day. Remember, I'm doing everything live in front of you. This is all in real time. This is the same exact time that you guys are watching right now so that you guys can truly follow along and be able to make as much money as I'm making. So you guys can see 8:11 in the morning, 8:12:24. What time is it right here? 8:13 and 15 seconds. I'm trying to do everything in real time to show you step by step how I'm able to make money in the stock market. I am not trying to hide anything whatsoever. I am not, again, not showing P&Ls. I am not doing any of that. I am going to be as transparent as I possibly can be while trading these stocks, giving you guys my thought process, telling you what I am thinking, why I'm entering. So if you're trading with me, great. If you're watching, you can learn. And also, while you're trading and learning, you can gain confidence in what I'm doing. So far today, we're up $801. It is currently 8:13 in this morning. And again, we're all set, continuing to do what we're supposed to do. Dek, what is the basis of your strategy? Find a hot press release. Got to have FoxRunner. FoxRunner is going to show you every single press release there is. So if you guys do not have FoxRunner, this is going to be very difficult to do. If you guys do not know, FoxRunner is the leading #1 press release scanner out there. So it's the best of the best press release. ARTL comes on up. What time did ARTL come on out today? At again 7:45. So basically, if we went over to Yahoo Finance today, just a little heads on up here, guys. I just want to show you how this works here. If you go over towards ARTL, right? Let's take a look at this press release. We see what time did this press release come on out. This press release came on out at 7:45 in the morning, okay? But obviously, you would never just be randomly looking at ARTL on Yahoo Finance. So what do you do here? What FoxRunner does is it scans Yahoo Finance and like a ton of other, I don't know how many, a ton of other news sites out there, right? And it just all puts it in one place. And it just shows you what's the best press release. So the thing is, instead of you just sitting here and saying, oh, I don't know what the best press release is, it scans all these websites for you. Newswire, Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, yada, 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 and just puts it all in the same place. So all you have to do is watch this. And then again, once you have some big hot keywords and press releases, it's highlighted for you on what is the best press release to be getting yourself involved in, right? So again, I have all of my own keywords and things like that. But again, this is how I find these plays. After I find these plays, guess what we do? We go ahead, we look to see how big they can rip and run. We can go ahead and just jump in on them right away. Or on top of that, we can say to ourselves, okay, let's get ready for a possible short. So we get the answer sent to us. Then again, we go ahead and try to ride it on the upside if you like buying. Or again, we wait to see how high it's going to be and then reverse itself back on down, right? So far today, already made 2 different trades. ARTL, very hot and very active. Dek, what if this one keeps on spiking back on up? If it keeps on spiking and keeps on ripping, beautiful. I do not have any entry at this time. As you guys can see, shares are at 0. I'm currently up $801 on the day, and we want to see if we can keep making more and more money. So let's, again, keep this party rocking and rolling. Let's keep this party growing and make sure that we are all set, ready to go on this day. Guys, how's everyone liking this morning so far? Stocktwits community, can we see a little energy? Can we see a little fire? Can I get a good old Dekmar trades? Ah, woo-hoo-hoo! Smash that thumbs on up right now, guys. Smash that thumbs on up right here and right now, because I want to make sure every single person is learning and growing and getting better. I want you guys to show Stocktwits how much you love being here. So again, make sure you guys get jacked on up at this time, because I'm absolutely jacked on up. Guys, I'm aroused at this moment. I'm like a golden retriever in May. I just want to... Here we go. We got a big day ahead. Big day ahead. I want to see what we have. Come on now. Wake the heck up, ladies and gentlemen. Wake the heck up, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! ARTL. Guys, we also have a LGPS. LGPS currently up 25%. Says it reports fiscal year 2025 results. Nah. Yeah. right now. Again, don't want to get anything too crazy, too wild. Again, sometimes I just stay with the same stock all day, right? Like we all know ARTL is the number one best play. We all know ARTL is the number one hottest stock. We know again ARTL is the stock that every single trader is focused on, right? Every single person should be again watching and focusing on ARTL. Every single time it gets a nice little pop, we can short it right back on down. Now, Deck, what's usually your goal every day? My goal is always make over $1,000 per day, right? That's always my goal, right? And again, let's think about this here, team. If I can consistently make somewhere around, again, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's a losing day, but sometimes I'll make again even more, 2,000. If I can make on average, let's just say $980. Let's say on average, I make $980 and I times that by 251. 251 days in the stock market. That's again including weekends. That's including holidays that we have off. Obviously, we have 365 days in the year. 251 days that the stock market is open. So let's go ahead and click 980 times 251 on average. Not saying I hit $980 every day. Some's a little more. Sometimes I'm in the red. Sometimes a little less. But on average, $980 a day. Guys, that's $245,980. Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who does not know, I'm 31 years old. 31. Now, who here is younger than 31? Who here is older than 31? Who here would be happy with $245,000 a year? Would you guys say, hey, Deck, that's a great salary? Guys, that's, even if you're saying, well, Deck, I kind of want more than that. Guys, that's me working for an hour. That's me, again, being here in my office. That's me, again, not having to commute. That's me being my own boss. That's me now having the entire day of freedom. So if someone said, Deck, I will, again, guarantee you $245,000 a year for the rest of your life, if you take it right now and you never have a boss, you never have to go anywhere, you don't have to commute anywhere, you don't have to, you're your own CEO, and you are, again, only going to work an hour a day, let's do it. Let's do it. That's why I love this job. I love this job because, again, the doors that it opens. I love this job so much because I believe you are supposed to be a person who enjoys life. I don't want to, again, be a person who's just sitting behind a desk 9 to 5. I don't like that, right? I love working. I do. I enjoy working. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy trading. I enjoy being here. I enjoy setting up. I enjoy getting creative. I enjoy all this stuff. But at the same time, guys, I also, again, would probably get burned out if I had to do this for 10 hours a day every single day. I like trading for about 3 hours. And then I say, you know what? I'm good to go, right? That's what I like. Then I go out and spend time with family. Go fishing, go golfing, go hiking, train your dog, buy a parrot. I don't know. You know what I mean? Guys, brand new press release also just came on out. PRZO. Let's see what PRZO is coming on now. I heard the voice alerts. So I know you guys can't hear the voice alerts, but I hear the voice alerts. Now, again, what are voice alerts? Whenever, again, a certain word comes out that I have set for voice alerts, we like success. That is, it always comes out of my speakers. So even if I'm not looking at the FoxRunner news scanner, it literally just shows me and tells me, hey, there's a success press release that just came on out. So I don't miss, like, maybe if PRZO does start going crazy. So PRZO, guys, getting a little bit of action. Turn some attention over there. We do have achieved 100% effectiveness against fast incoming drone threats and live field demonstration. Maybe a potential hype. You know, PRZO, maybe a little bit of hype that could come on through on this play right now. So PRZO, stock is still trying to rip and run. Stock is still trying to get a little bit of buying volume. And I mean, it's growing a little bit here. But, you know, the thing is, it's always just great to be aware of everything, right? I hate when you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? When you're a person that's out of the loop, that's what's, you know, very troubling, right? When you're out of the loop, that is where, again, you start saying, like, I don't know what's the best stock. I don't know what's the best play. Stock trading is hard enough. Get the equipment, get the scanners that at least you get all the answers given to you right away. If that's Trade Ideas, if that's FoxRunner, if that's, again, my broker, at least to help you become better, right, in every single way so that you guys can grow and be able to learn. So just a little heads on up for every single person here. I just want to throw this out here for every single, you know, trader left and right is let's make sure that you guys are all set here. Number one, I see it every single day. I see it every single day here, traders. If you are a person who says, Deck, I don't have any shares to short on ARTL or they are too expensive, this is my broker right there. I just gave you guys a link and I will post it over in the YouTube chat as well. that you guys, again, will be able to go get all the shorts that I have. If you guys want to short plays the way that I short, I, again, have my link right there. That is Cobra Trading. Now, again, Cobra, if you guys use that link or you guys type in Dekmar Trades, you guys are going to get 1 month of 100% free commissions. Then it's 50% off commissions for life. So you get 1 month where you don't pay anything. Next month and the next month and the next month for life, it's 50% off. Then you also get free software as well, and you also get all the shorts that I get. So if you guys want to use a broker that literally, again, has everything, use Cobra. Okay? And also, again, make sure you guys go get these deals so that you guys are all set, ready to rock. Does not get any better than that. PRZO starting to spike and rip and run. Also, on top of that here, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want the new scanner, you guys do get a free 30-day pass so that you guys are all ready to rock and roll. Free 30-day pass over on, again, FoxRunner, which is the new scanner. So if you guys haven't checked that out yet, make sure you guys sign on up, get your free 30-day pass. You don't get charged at all. You guys will be all set, ready to go, and you guys will get everything you need right there. Absolutely great. Last but not least, you guys also do have all my charting. The charting is going to be over on Trade Ideas. If you type in Dekmar Trades, you are going to get 20% off. So again, type in the word Dekmar Trades for 20% off so that you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. Now, again, I'm putting this out here for every single person so that you guys have the best equipment. It is the same exact thing I say every single day. If you want to be the best race car driver, guess what? You're going to have the fastest car. You could be a great driver, but if you do not have the best equipment, you are not going to win races. It's just the way it works, right? Hey, I'm the greatest driver in the world, but I drive a station wagon when everyone else has Lamborghinis. You're just not going to win. That's just the way it works, guys. You're not going to win, right? If I, like, what's a great driver, right? Lando Norris. He's an F1 driver who drives for McLaren. Absolutely crushing it this year. If he was in a go-kart and I was in a Lamborghini, guess what? I would win. And some people would be like, no, he knows the line so well. He's such a good driver. He'd still beat you in a go-kart. No, he wouldn't, okay? If we were both in a Lamborghini, he would kick my ass. But he's on a bicycle at this point. If you are using a broker that says, Deck, I don't have any shares to short. Oh, Deck, again, my platform's too slow. Oh, Deck, I don't have a new scanner. Oh, that. Again, you're just putting yourself behind. Yes, I understand some of this stuff costs money, but it costs money as an investment for you to make even more. Because guess what? I pay, again, the fees, and it's because I, again, I'm paying, let's say, $100 a month for everything, that I'm able to make $10,000 a month, right? So on and so forth. Also, last but not least here, traders, I have not taken this off yet, but I'm going to take it off in the next few minutes here. If you guys would like to, we have our final July 4th sale. I have not taken on off yet, but I will in a moment. I'll give you guys about like 15 minutes if you guys would like. Everything is 40% off over on Tradecaster if you guys type in the word USA. So I know you guys have probably seen the sale, all that good stuff. Type in the word USA for 40% off, and every single membership will be taken off 40%. That's, again, $300 off of this, $700 off of this. Type in the word USA, and you guys will be saving a ton of money. So that's if you guys would want to watch me be able to live stream every day. Join the live stream, watch me trade, ask me questions. Type in the word promo code USA, and you guys have about 15 minutes left of that, and then I'm going to take that on off. So if you guys want to upgrade your membership or anything along those lines, you guys will be all set, ready to rock. Tradecaster.com USA, 40% off. Join our community, and you guys will be all set, ready to go. Guys, I am kind of running out of time here over on Stocktwits. They boot me after 60 minutes just because I would keep going all day. I would go all day if I could, because I want to keep making you guys money. I want to keep making you guys cash. So let me just help you guys on out here right now. We have ARTL. This is still the #1 play that you guys want to be focusing on. LGPS, we don't need that. LGPS isn't bad by any sort of means. SONN, no. SVRE, no. It's still ARTL, guys. The #1 play that I still want you guys watching is ARTL. ARTL looks like it's getting weaker. I will say it's most likely going to fade and fall back on down towards this main support line. Let's make this chart bigger. So it's going to be main support back down towards around 23.75. Then on top of that, guys, we do have a downtrend, which obviously has been forming. Here's, again, the downtrend that is forming at this time. Deck, would this be a big bull flag pattern? If it can hold its bottom support, if it can hold 23.70, 23.50 and bounce its way back on up, we could still see a squeeze later on today. But other than that, like we are all set, ready to rock. Other than that, though, ARTL starting to fade and fall. Great, again, first hour of trading with a nice overall profit of $801. And so far, about 2 solid trades for us. First one was $500. Second one was $300. So, guys, that's the way we do it. We got a massive week ahead. We got massive opportunity ahead. Shout out to everyone who's joining us one final time right here. Smash that thumbs on up. Stocktwits community, tradecaster.com. Every single trader from West Coast to East Coast, all the way from Beijing to Cambodia, all the way from the bottom of the Chilean, all the way up to, again, Ontario. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have an absolutely incredible week. Enjoy it. Have a good time. Let's get ready to rock. And I'll see you guys over on Tradecaster going live in just a moment. Hey, help me wrap this thing on up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this day. Have a good one. Let's do it, traders. 3, 2, 1. Ah-hoo! Happy Money Monday. Enjoy your profits. Thank you so much, Stocktwits. Heading over to tradecaster.com right now.